Hey guys, I am going to go ahead and show you how to get started on the impossible shape. First of all, you need to create a value scale, going from really dark with a color all the way to really light where you're mixing in almost all the white, okay? I showed that example. Finish the value scale first because that skill is going to help you on the impossible shape. This is the shape that you should have picked up at the school if you're virtual, or picked up here if you're here. And you're just going to color on the back to transfer it onto your tag board or watercolor sheet. Okay. I am going to just align this with the corner and then end up cutting it out. But here I go. And you can use a ruler if you want to keep these lines really, really straight. And you are going to trace all the lines of this impossible shape onto your paper. And I'm going to stop using my ruler just because I want to get this done a little more quickly. But for you guys, you should take your time. Use the ruler. Get all the lines. Make sure you don't skip any because it can look really confusing if you leave some lines out. So maybe you want to use a colored pencil or something so you know where you've traced. I've traced my impossible shape. I missed a line, but I know where those are. Okay. So here's what it looks like with the lines. I'm going to go ahead and cut this down after I get off of this to an 8 by 8 inch little square. All right, so it looks more like you have less area to paint. It looks nicer on your paper. When you start painting, okay, you can choose any color you would like for the diamond and any color you would like for the background, but you have to fade in and out with the values. So like if you have a dark red in the background, it needs to be darker red, so maybe you'll add purple in, or green is the complementary color. You can add a little green into the red and it will make it maroon. Or you could use a little black. Be careful with black though because it really dulls things down. And then you can get into your plain red or lighter red. Then you'll go darker, medium, lighter. So you have to fade the colors that you choose. On the impossible shape, you probably want to start with your background first because then you can be a little messy with it. And after your background is finished, you're going to tape off the lines of the impossible shape so that you can paint them. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So just 1 second, I need to grab some tape here. Okay, so if you look carefully at your impossible shape, this kind of has an L shape, interlocking with an L shape, interlocking with an L shape, interlocking with an L shape. So there's 4 sections that you need to tape off, and I would do it one at a time. And you don't want to push your tape down too much or you're going to pull off some of the background color. So you just barely want to press it there. Okay. You can tape this off. I always fold it back if I don't get like a perfect. Now when I decide what color I want it to paint, I'm not going to mix up some because I just literally showed you this on the value scale. But when you look at this, if it's this purple, let's say, you're going to fade light purple down to darker in this L shape. So you're going to fade light to medium to dark. Let that dry just a bit and carefully remove your tape at an angle so that you don't rip the color that you've already put down on the background, because remember, you're painting the background first. Okay? Email me if that doesn't make sense, but you're going to transfer it. You're going to choose your background color and do your values on the background. Then you're going to choose your diamond color. You're going to tape off the 4 sections one at a time. Be so careful not to press the tape down too hard because it'll rip. If you don't have any tape, you can do it without tape too. It's just really, you have to really be careful to get the lines clean. Good luck. Email me with questions.